Here it comes, the trembling roar. Spit on your lips, pacing the floor. Chest puffed up like thunder speaks, but thunder fades and control is weak. You shake, you snarl, you bare your teeth. Call it strength I see beneath. A borrowed storm you cannot steer. A scream so loud it hides your fear. You think the breaking makes you divine, but power doesn't thrash and whine. You call it fury, I call it loss. A beast in chains that thinks it's boss. Foam at the mouth, eyes roll back. Tell me, where's your control in that? You rage, you tear, you claw, you shout, but strength's not something you black out. You burn too fast, you fall, you cower. Foam at the mouth isn't power. Claw at the air like it might obey, but even beasts learn how to stay. You break at the slightest spark. Go wildfire lost in its own dark. High-born chaos like a crown of gold. Bent it quiet, bent it cold. You let yours drag you by the throat. Tell me again how that's a throne. You worship noise, I sharpen silence. There's nothing godlike in your violence. You call it fury, I call it loss. A beast in chains that thinks it's boss. Foam at the mouth, teeth on display. A tantrum dressed like war today. You swing, you miss, you fall apart. No aim, no mind, no measured art. You're not a storm, you're just a shower. Foam at the mouth isn't power. When the rage is through, what part of you is left as you? No answer. How predictable. You call it fury, I call it loss. A beast in chains that thinks it's boss. Foam at the mouth, crown slipping down. A king of nothing wearing a frown. You roar, you shake, you burn, devour, and call that fleeting spark your power. But I don't break, I bend, I tower. Foam at the mouth isn't power. Next time you rage, try thinking first. It might save you the embarrassment.